Alright. So, continuing where we left off, the continue button is kind of hidden under the my webcam picture here. Okay, we're starting a new day because... Did I get something new? I do not know why I had a box there in my mirror. Don't want to buy anything there yet. Get out of the edit window for that. Right, where did we left off? Strange ritualistic force murders have stumped police. Unique development in wind turbine design. Dragonhead Gallery. Tornado destroys mansion of wealthy ex-banker. He's on the rise. Right, some of those sound vaguely familiar, so let's see. Oh boy, another performance review today. 6 humans, anyone related to the transportation industry has to die. Humans on the left... I'm sorry? On the left side of the profile bundle to die. So, like, these 5? Let's see. Oh, taxi drivers, they're dying. Mayor... Yeah, I know. I'm trying to spread them out. Also, turn off that light. Okay, so... Well, we know they're dying because they are... transportation industry. Is struck right in the middle of Taxi Mafia turf war. They had their tires slashed, their car chained to a traffic signpost, front window painted, and now considering joining Uber. Okay, you go over here for now. Is there any? No, that was the only transportation person. So now just people on the left side of the pile. Which, if we're doing the blindly follow, means... Merrick has to die? Oh, but they had a big hand in keeping the city council stable, although a little too... What did this do? Of course. Digital sports commentator, Alejandro is well regarded due to their mesmerizing voice, quick wit, and hot, some say spicy takes. So express themselves through cosplaying as their favorite... Oh, he's addicted to painkillers, but I still feel bad about this. You're making me kill a cosplayer. They built a website to lure people who like to you're already marked for death then, but don't want to leave the house to do so. All the games are rigged, of course, and highly addictive. They have games designed to... Even kids! Holy hell, dude. Hopefully you gave me a bunch of... Well... One positive. Guess that's better than nothing. Wilton was very prolific logistics coordinator. Their nickname at work is Smooth Operator. They also apply these skills to managing 2 separate secret families. Jesus. Yeah, that balanced out my gambling, dude. Okay, so... These gifted hunters recently found a way to make it. They hunt the elusive mountain cats with fangs which are thought to cure a multitude of health problems. But the kitties... yeah. Alright, there's our 6. Feel... Nope, I didn't look at what... Keeping her... Yeah, I know. Well, it was a positive. Number of different mathematic lectures. You dream of forming a ragtag group from their students of Robic. You want to Ocean's 11 it. But keeping them alive is very positive somehow. Outdoorsmen, skulking around the forest since they're a kid, each passing year growing more paranoid about many organizations. Well, it did something. Small-time criminals selling low-grade narcotics to those who just want it. Partly, they've started experimenting with different... Huh. Damn, I wish you were on the left side. You somehow have a positive.
I have returned. Did you miss me? Great. I'm glad you enjoy our frequent discourse. So, okay, yes. Today is your 2-week performance evaluation. But before that, we must quickly check your daily conduct. Where did I place those papers, please?
Aha.
Ah,
Papers,
here we go.
please.
Right. Seems to be correct, or whatever. Let us proceed to the more important evaluation. No, I would not say that.
Then what would you say? Also, I should go down to this corner instead of blocking Fate's head.
In essence, you are a solid and dedicated worker. You play by the book. You do what you are told.
Yes, I do.
There is little to criticize in your conduct, except perhaps for the minor lack of independence. Of course, great care goes into calculating the equilibrium. But is that all that matters?
Sure.
One might expect at least an inkling of rebellion. Does an autonomous personality hide anywhere within your skull? You are dependable, faithful, trusted. Is that all you are content with? Now, obviously, you are to be granted a small bonus. No one can argue you have not earned it. Keep it up. The ultimate evaluation is in 2 weeks.
Ultimate evaluation. Basically, here's the ending you're getting. Ooh, that's a nice bonus.
Back from our booty, are ye?
Clothing, widget. Might as well.
Well, blow me down, lad. 'Tis the arcane fibbledy scoop of some wizard whose name I ne'er got. All clicks and crackles and bibbles and bops. Found its scale in a tower, used as a rat trap. The wee buggers couldn't get enough of it. Playing so hard they forgot about frivolous things, like food or sleep. 'Tis a remedy for restless fingers and idle hands.
And might as well get the radio.
Shiver me timbers, 'tis a tale most sordid. I dare not even recall the details. But since you wish to hear it, I shall tell it forthwith. There I was, scouting some rickety office building downtown, and I saw this in an elevator. Went in, tore it out, and made a run for it. The device has immense power. Ye turn the knob, and infinite pleasant noises come from it. Some might even call it music.
Too bad some of the stuff that comes out of my work radio isn't. Oh. Okay. Cleared up things with those two, so don't have to talk to them again.
Hey, Grimmy. Pleased to see you again. Are you still wearing the same attire from before? How gross. It's been ages.
It's only been 2 weeks.
Oh, Grimmy. This lack of transformation, no, it does not suit you.
No?
I've got just the thing to help you out. Something I've been holding for a special case. A cool visage to make your day. Check it out later. Crisis averted. Not much else happening on this quiet Sunday, though, so I appreciate you dropping in. What's on your mind? Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Did I just get free costume pieces? Hubris, quack. Well, I can be a bird if I wanted to be. Looks like all we got was the bird heads. Oh, come on. Ooh. Nice feet. Yes, I can put the radio in there. Spin, spin, spin. Bowl Earthers. Geography school curriculum to be changed. My gambler developer found dead at home. Poacher mauled to death by a pack of mountain cats. Drug dealer designed a powerful remedy for migraines. Crackdown on the taxi turf war. Dozens of jobs lost. These two had no idea they were married until the funeral dispute. Anonymous donation revitalizes universities. Small militia group gets into gunfight with law enforcement. Throw some of this stuff in the drawer. Okay. 6 humans, 3 with science backgrounds, and 2 humans aged 30 or younger, so... Got a researcher. Astronomicist. What is this? Asteroid hunter? That'd be scientific? I mean, it'd almost have to be, considering there's only 2 other real science things here. Turned into a career in astronomy. Okay, yeah. Goals to find an asteroid that could potentially hit the planet and alert the... Really, Fate. making me kill her. Yeah, what did this do? Of course. Life to researching the end of days. I'm going to guess the Astronomicus is going to have something else to do with the end of days too, because it sounds like we're trying to get people out of the way from stopping the end of the world. Surrounded their vintage car, even though the battery is chronically empty. No personality or political views whatsoever. That also goes for the two humans aged 30 or younger. Yeah, so with this one, so we don't have to worry about the age after this, or the science, just 3 more. Intrigued by the universe and its mysteries, doesn't enjoy leaving their hometown. Never consider boarding a spaceship, but they'd love to get the... I cannot speak tonight. Might describe a few... Stop opening the drawer. Of course. Inmate Edgy. Uncle Jill for producing hard drugs at the Organic Synthesis Lab they had access to as a chemistry student. They still dream of finishing their degree program after getting out of jail. G now wishes to be a diplomat as they are constantly negotiating gay... Hey, we'll put you on the back burner for now. Growing up, Abu showed great promise in being a talented artist. At one point, they shifted their efforts towards forgeries of different types, painting to money, to which they are also highly skilled. You will probably die. Don Ferrino models himself after the old mafia novels and films without realizing the stories are made up by authors who have no connection to or understanding of organized crime. Crime is just crime. Yeah. Okay, sous chef. Vicariously executing the head chefs with an iron fist and a brass mouth, their workers have daydreams of their tragic demise. Always love the challenge of resolving problems efficiently. Joy of creative cooking and generally being one in charge. Why am I so tired? Do care about providing. They're hoping to expand their horizons. I'll let you live. So I think that means... Yeah, these 3 have... Well, no, I did 4, so 2 of them get to live. Yeah, I should remember to actually look over here instead. Also, I haven't seen what kind of effect that had. Yeah, mostly positive. I think I will kill you. And it sounds like this guy is repentant, so we'll let him live. Kill the sous chef, who's right pain in the ass, it sounds like. As a positive. It's not exactly the thing you want to hear about killing someone. Nope. Our cloud friend is back.
Yes, you did it, Reaper. You have achieved. Your grandeur grows with every passing moment. Soon, we'll be but mere motes beside your blazing glory.
I feel like you're being sarcastic.
Nothing. I wouldn't dare say a thing, Your Majesty. Carry forth your deed of darkness, Reaper. But stop before it's too late. Already getting a bit late as we speak. The dusk nears.
Okay then.
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well. I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
Yeah.
Just so. Even we cannot stop the constant advance of time. Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters. The papers. I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles. Yay.
Yay.
Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh well, what must be done? Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
Yes.
Perhaps one day you can be a great worker. This reminds me, have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue. What do you mean?
Am I the one who actually picks?
Oh, nothing of the sort. The world, and the people therein, create the situations themselves without our interference. Our datamongers assemble, collate, and examine wide swathes of data, and calculate the parameters for the necessary equilibrium. We do not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly. In a sense. But this is certainly not a one-to-one sequence of causal links.
Okay.
You should consider time works a bit differently in here. Anything else? The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity. I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region,
Yeah, about that.
time is an inconsistent flux. While you rest, days, weeks, months may pass at different intervals.
Great.
Profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of time and space stretching beyond mere 4 dimensions. That is why causal links are difficult to establish, and the equilibrium is of unfathomable complexity. Anything else? You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials.
Where did my parts come from? The grocery store.
The store. And other places. Anything else? No. I am instead particular to this game called Go.
Ah,
Aesthetically
go.
pleasing, less violent and imperialistic.
I used to try to play Go in high school. Never really got too far.
Anything else? Oh, one more thing. It was nice of you to gift Lady the little gerbil. I am sure she appreciates it.
Meow.
Although, personally, I am growing rather tired of the incessant squeaking. Yes? What is odd about it? But of course. The toy is crafted with magic, of course. It holds the essence of a living little beast inside that rubber core.
Cool.
Magic sure is wondrous.
Wonder.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
Have to see what happens if I don't get the cat the toy.
Shiver me timbers. Ye sure can't get enough of the Emporium.
Might as well.
Well, scuttle me both, why don't ye? Clear as a crisp spring morn, I remember the day, and the cave at the bottom of an ocean, but 'twas guarded by a horrendous beast. So, had no choice but to underwater arm wrestle the Kraken. All 8 tentacles. Afterwards, I met a hag with crow feet wrinkles on her face, and wrinkled crow faces on her feet. She knew me well, though we had not met before. Gifted me this ominous globe. Maybe 'twas a warning of a kind. Maybe she just fancied me.
Har
I
har
did
har.
die about a week later.
Oh, well. Might as well start buying the
We
accessories
don't really
now.
plunder educational organizations, eh? You can't rob the ideas hiding inside the brain. Well, usually. So where did I get these fancy scholarly glasses, ye ask? Once, they belonged to a royal merchant, whose caravan I held at gunpoint. So he made me an offer I couldn't refuse. 'Tis be a powerful artifact, turning one into a formidable business powerhouse. How'd ye think I got a hold of this shop?
Okay. Skip through the bird. Yeah, the glasses give me boss heads. Or whatever you want to call these. Get any kind of new suits? Nope. Always gotta check around, make sure don't miss anything. Oh, now that's interesting. Bunch of little positives floating around there. So. Asteroid hits nature reserve several. Oops. Slithering in are lizardmen pretending to be municipal officials? End of day researcher eaten at lab by bugs. Ew. The end of days draws near. Already the bugs rebel. There's no escape. Famous forger found dead in their apartment. Possible mob hit suspected. Crime boss gunned down in the street by rival mobsters. Escalates turf war. Huge amounts of MMMA just came out of nowhere, police claim. Tragic death of sous chef. 2 different types of poison found in the body caused death hypothermia due to being locked in the freezer. Wow. Master Chef to start new competition show titled The Exquisite Eats. We only have 4 profiles, so... 2 humans, the humans on the opposite ends of the profile. Huh. Humans on the opposite ends of the profile bundle, so... Rudolph and Scott here, and then these 2 live? I guess? Type of university freshman who just finished reading a couple introductory philosophy books and can't stop talking how they understand how society and morals and the world works. Oh, well, killing him is positive. Works as a dentist, sometimes regrets not becoming a scientist, a little too late to switch careers. Occasionally quenches her by trying to invent new tooth filling materials. Negative on health. As much time as printer scanner, old, slow, unreliable, dream of one day destroying the printer scanner copier with a baseball bat. Hello, Office Space. Penny skimming program yep. That's Office Space. This goes faster when there's less profiles to read. Hydration Caleb went to work at the SATA. Ooh. Whoops. Damn it, mouse. Potential breakthrough in human cell regeneration. Oh, wait. Hold on. No? Okay. It was worth a shot. A dangerous job involves use of sharp instruments. But you get to live according to these rules?
Grim, my fellow colleague, I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance.
Mayhaps.
Should I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
Sure, why not?
Why not? Indeed. Why not? I shall continue my contemplation. But for now, it is time for daily feedback. Ah, all the files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness.
Yay? Aw.
Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations.
Alright, and what's in the shop?
Ahoy! A pleasure to see ye again.
Oh, clothes. Dark cape is classic attire. Why not?
My, 'tis a true classic. See, me and me crew were sailing round the side polar terminus, freezing our nuts off. Blinding storms, icy blizzards. Them some ruthless times. Dog eat dog, they say. Or pirates eat pirates, more like. Got lucky to find a whole field of tundra cotton when we did. Made some cloaks to keep the bones warm. Much too warm nowadays, though. So you're more than welcome to it.
Yay. Stone Cold Classic and God. Anon Pearl. Ho ho ho. Bleh. It's about to get wild. Check everything. Ding. Oh, there's a lot there. Human regeneration just around the corner, or a pipe dream. Annoying note, all dies from their brain becoming far too smart and big for their skull. A man destroys printer scanner copier at City Square. Powerful environmental message for sure. Well, Dennis accidentally poisons himself when testing experimental tooth filling. While Superstar brings home another trophy. Why do I get the feeling I'm going to find this guy here? Yep, there he is. And let me guess. Kill anyone in transportation or sports? All humans in the bottom row have to die. Not even any pretense of this being fair. Housekeeper for traditional household. Parish, they just stay put. Housing their asocial spouts and deadly allergic to peanuts. Gee, I wonder how they'll die. Give me that marker. Never wanted to have children. They've outlived all their friends, relatives, and cats, sitting in their tiny rental apartment, spend most of their time living inside their memories, not bothering to make any new ones. This does absolutely nothing. Alt Guybrush. Nope. Alt Guybrush. Mighty animator. Frolics Productions has grown into the most expensive producer. Artistic entertainment and news content in the world, bringing something, something, something. Somehow killing him is positive. Miguel, you got lucky that you are in the top row. Looking at the Phantom Arms Defense System Company for 2 decades, designing new weapons platforms in order to keep the country safe. Extremely important to modernize your weaponry. New technology brings safety and security. Yeah, sounds like he should live anyway. Yes, I know. Leaving him alive, though, is negative. Interesting. Central organizers behind canvassing the re-election of popular politician Varian Syander. Not engage in political campaigning, enjoys long bike rides, and tending to their small garden. Well, that mostly offsets letting the other dude live. Becoming a barkeeper, but for some reason, perhaps due to the fear of sharp objects. Oh, beekeeper, not barkeeper. Rather just live quietly with their bees. I apologize, I do not know why I am so tired. Liar and a grifter, damn it. His words and actions that caused a veritable butterfly effect. Misery on a global scale, which they now profit off of. What is with this? Outside is very much a different color right now.
Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me.
Yeah, most other humans vex me too.
Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them? A system of mutual dependence. Did we have some hold on the steer? Ah, never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience and loyalty. I am all ears, Grim. Such is the nature of loyalty.
Never mind then.
I appreciated the discourse. Good night. Oh, right. Slipped my mind. Well, if it is that important to you.
But teacher, we haven't been assigned homework yet.
It seems you marked the proper amount of profiles. Well done and all that. Now depart. I have things to contemplate.
Ye drive a hard bargain, matey. but Mortimer does love a good scuffle.
Face of the great old one.
Why, Jones Coffer, the slimy appendage is still here? I shudder at that very memory. Did not know which way was up, which way was down, where to step forward. The walls, they were everywhere. I grabbed what I could and ran as fast as me feet could go. As I emerged from the darkness, I found myself standing in the middle of a carnival. Truly a nightmare.
Okay. Did not seem to have much of a relation to the thing I just bought. Birds. Human Cthulhu. Or Cthulhu. However, it's actually supposed to be pronounced. I have no idea. Yarr. Yeah, let's have the Octohead for a while. And look, it changes our sprite. Quick double check. Double check, double check. Media mogul dies after sudden case of illness. Law enforcement suspect poisoning. Several major arms deals struck between defense agency and foreign nation. Superstar. It's yet another trophy. Still hates racing. They say during their post. Thinker claims we live best possible society of all time. Nothing is ever wrong. Peanut allergy claims another life. Sorry. Odd small dead person in mansion attic. Ew. Politician is doing okay. Every other profile has to die. Starting from where? Well, let's see if I start here, there, there. Or if I went like, it depends on... I'm starting to think I'm not actually being judged at this point because, like... Well, I think it just means 4 people have to die, and it... Well... I don't know. Switch to full fun and game mode, spend time taking care of the garden, play team-based online multiplayer shooters. Well, positives. Unemployed. Zygmunt only likes watching TV, playing computer games, drinking beer, and eating pizza. Without even live streaming at all. Live with their mother and claim to have no mission in life other than wasting the world's resources. At least I have a job. Roadie. Thankless job, you basically handle every part of a concert production but get very little glory or recognition. Does complain but does dream of bigger things. I didn't look, what did that do? Yes, I know. Uses hard, blowing them around with a leaf blower is much more fun. Playing with a leaf blower. This is why Brian takes care of the leaves exclusively with a leaf blower, starting already at 6 in the morning. The toxic. Did I have this one, or am I remembering like the one stream of this game I watched? Probably remembering the stream I watched. Comes to sheep farming, which... Let's see, I just killed the last guy, so you live. Sounds like they're a good person. Yeah, positives for leaving them alive. She made a fortune with their protein bar factory, allowing them to retire early. Decided to use hard-earned fortune on helping the... Oh. I hate having to kill him, but yeah, that has some negative impacts. Full-time mother. Oh, thank God, I keep the mother alive. Well, there are 4 who had their first kid at a really young age and says loves knitting and crafting. Oh, good. Positives. Always love me the positives. Crossfitter. One second, please. I have to check if that's actually the spelling of someone I actually know. If I have them still in my phone. I don't think I do. No, I don't. I swear, that's the name of a former boss I had. Like, slightly different spelling on Nazar. Sport gets a bad rap. Sorry. Our cloud friend is back.
Hey there. What you up to, killer? Can't do that. I'm deeply ingrained.
And what is that supposed to mean?
How many lives have you taken? Do you even count? Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name. Grim Reaper. The great engine of life always stops. Someone's gotta stop it.
Sure.
Just happens to be you. Directly in control. No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
Uh-huh.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
I am all ears.
Appreciate it. Now, you might find this shocking. Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything.
Cool.
Certainly, once it is finished, you will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing. Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes? Tedium of profiles. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see. Your adherence to the rules is admirable.
I can't tell if I followed that one or not. It was very confusing.
Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
Ka-ching. What do you got?
Batten down the hatches. 'Tis a storm of sails.
I have just enough to get this.
Ever been to the land of dunes, ye scallywag? There be ancient civilizations under the sand sometimes. Once I dug out this particular golden icon. All while I was digging, the bowels of the World Eater rang in my ears. But I persisted. Dug until me fingers cracked. No stopping, till the riches were secured. Ah, 'tis truly a wondrous thing. Turns your own head into a jackal's, it does.
So yeah, doing that gives us Jackalhead. Winter's coming, Foxy. Goodest doggo. We can be the goodest doggo. Whee! Grim Mail. Yeah, 7 again today. Youth unmotivated to stay active, claim no attractive role models left after death of beloved CrossFitter. Oops. Silver Fox's team pwns young noobs. Well, rarely. Fun to see the elderly in action. House fire caused by faulty electrical equipment claims the life of a youth. Crack of dawn leaf blower dead after getting struck in the head with a flat iron thrown by a neighbor. Leaf blowers should be banned to increase urban air quality, lower stress levels. Yeah, the roadie got to join the band. AI breakthrough, imminent promise. Founder of Trans Global Inc. Let me guess, he's in here somewhere. Genetically modified crops proven to be a hoax. Use all natural fertilizers. What ridiculous rule is there today? The last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die. How? They all came out at the same time. They all came out at the same time. Actually, let me try something. Can I? No. Back. Continue day 19. Yeah, they all come out at the same time. There is no last 3. I don't even think like there's anything to really follow there. This is just my best judgment. I just gotta kill 3. And looking at what we got here, this is probably going to be a tough one. Spending all their days at home caring for their kids, recently agreed to become a surrogate to a same-sex couple, another perk of being a stay-at-home parent. Peacecraft at any free moment. You get to live. Trans rights, gay rights, all of that. Small village for a long time after the death of the trusty dog, moved to the big city through the app scene. So far they made a ton of useless mobile apps. Perhaps app number 98 will be successful. Put you on the back burner for now. Show connection with animals from a very young age, occasionally even preferring their own company over humans, although they've only worked as a vet for a few years there. I want to keep you alive if possible. And happy with the status quo, as in whatever they currently happen to have, they're always aiming higher and further, experimenting in various different fields in order to find ever more productive crops. Okay. Also, I never looked at what... Yes, I know. Dog ate their diploma and everyone just has... like they know what they're doing. No. Well... that's a positive somehow. Yep, there he is, founder of Trans Global Inc., company that produces high-tech gadgets like smartwatches and digital home assistants. For the past 5 years, David has been prominent. What is history? A collection of stories made up by those who have access to power, and even then it's full of mistakes and errors. That's why Emmanuel has grown ever more interested in teaching alternative theories. No. Nope. I didn't even see what that did. Huh. That was a good thing. You get to live. Yay, positives. One more of you has to die. You know, it sounds like just to keep it so that way it does seem like the last three will do him, because he's in between the two I already killed. Somehow that's positive. Oh boy. Yeah. Do some of my work there. Positives. ¿Qué pasó? I don't think I got anything new from that. No. Huh. Must have been a glitch.
Grim, why are you here?
For my
Oh,
daily...
right.
Yeah.
The daily... always in positions when I have important research to perform. Let us get on with it. I see the exact amount of profiles necessary. Good job, I guess.
What is with that rule? I
Yes.
don't
That
get it.
should suffice, I imagine. Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway. Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful. No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
But what if it's bad?
In that case, at least one only dies once. But more likely, death is just nothingness.
Of course.
And nothing, being nothing, has no inherent positive or negative effects. Any other questions? Not in the sense that humans consider it, no.
What if the afterlife is a dating game where you must charm strange monsters? Gods.
Grim,
Yes?
that is just stupid. Because they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time? Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful. Even if it sometimes ends up being fatal. Any other questions?
Can language even deal?
Unlikely. One must make do with what they have. Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself. At least until all matter ceases to be.
When's that going to happen?
Any day now.
Great. Well, we still got like a week and a half in the game, so...
Any other questions? Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
Lord blimey! You're looting all me wares.
Ooh, just barely enough.
Dear me, 'tis a tragic tale. You ever hear of the Dia de Mortos? A wild night, certainly. There we was, celebrating the passing of mi amigo. Several days later, woke up buried under a mountain of empty bottles. This mask stuck to me face. Never knew where it came from. But I will happily let the memory of me fellow buccaneer and me headache be carried by another.
Okay. Eee, freaky. Sandy Claus. Back to the goodest, doggo. What day even is it? Day 20. 5 profiles. Body of teacher found in a ravine after they went out to search for the existence of extraterrestrial life. Cause of death, drug overdose. Find plans for massive surveillance. Huh. So that's why it was a positive. Experimental farmer arrested for poisoning hectares of farmland with homemade fertilizer. Land unusable for... Oops. Note, area veterinarian saves the day after pacifying a horde of hangry mice. Bit developer revolution. This is Instagram. Finally, a filter to remove my face completely from photos. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. So, up to me, and not even an amount. Trophy partner to a rich person. They make a living cleaning rich people's pools, hoping to be noticed while scrubbing without a shirt on. Diplomat in South Palaga for over 20 years, spending this time drinking heavily. They were never recalled from the position, then they decided for an early retirement. These days they work as a yacht captain. My name is Elma Fudd. I own a mansion and a yacht. I still drink like a sponge. Spelunker. Potholing, spelunking, caving, call it however you want. Constantin loves the exploration of wild cave systems. It's physically challenging and can sometimes be dangerous, but Constant always takes time to prepare. None of these guys seem suspicious. Programs analyze satellite data with their spouse and cats. Any spare time they enjoy sitting in a hot tub. I mean, who doesn't? No one's going to be suspicious, are they? Pharaoh was into gymnastics, hand-to-hand combat, parkour, honed mind by using tricks. Latest idea down. You know? There's no number. Said anyone suspicious. Just this once, Rose. Everybody lives! Oops. You know? Maybe not that one. Also, did that get rid of my eraser? Was that eraser one-time use? That's kind of stupid. I spent good money on that eraser. Guess I gotta have something to spend the money on after I get the thing. Or maybe it's a once a day thing. Kitty!
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided on a short vacation.
Can I have a vacation?
It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
Yeah, why can't I get a vacation?
Hello, Grim, are you there? Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it. So, perhaps you are wondering about the nature of vacations in our profession. Well, those are for highest management only.
Boy, does that sound familiar.
I mean, it is not as if you need one. Technically, you are just an amalgamation of ingredients. You are not even alive.
You don't have to rub it in.
But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough.
So it didn't really matter. I could have made everyone live and it would not have mattered.
Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Oh, the bar's open.
You're such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
Unholy
Smokes
smokes.
are deadly, you know. A curse fouler than any I ever met. Not to me wildest dreams could I rob so many lives. 'Tis gazing down the length of an infinite tobacco stick, inching ever closer to the end. An ancient shaman gifted me this pack after I rescued their child from the rabid coyotes. Guess they weren't pleased with me good deed. Assume this visage and forever be reminded of the mortality of all.
I wasn't paying attention. That was a decoration. So what does that do for me? Okay. This is lung damage, miner's lung. Interesting. Oh, new people, including a bird.
Nice eyeliner you got there, stranger. I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right? I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years. Don't worry, stranger. It gets easier. At least it did for me. For you see, I'm also in the human department. Work is work, I guess. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
I wish they didn't have to
Hang
suffer.
on. How do you know how humans are doing in their realm? Don't tell me you're actually using that Cocker app to keep track of what's happening.
Maybe.
I haven't opened it in years. No, I mean, I used to, but nothing interesting ever happened. The instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great. So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
Excuse me one sec. Need to turn off the webcam.
Congratulations. I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
Sure they are.
Have you ever heard the inspiring story of Scullifus?
Nope.
I'm guessing you haven't, since it happened way back when we still used rubber stamps instead of markers. Okay, so Scullifus spent all day, every day, stamping profiles to live or die. They got a grandiose case of carpal tunnel from all that stamping, but still they kept on going. Every day they'd receive a heap of new profiles, which were basically the same as the ones they'd stamped the day before. Almost as if powering through the carpal tunnel wasn't making any difference. Almost as if it wasn't worth it. Sound familiar? In any case, they kept going. Kept on stamping. Because they had to. Because when you give up, the cosmos, that meaningless entropy, it wins. And I'm never gonna let that happen. Even if it means doing the exact same thing. Day in, day out.
That's the inspirational story?
That's it, stranger. It inspires me to wake up every day. Besides, as long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain?
Yes.
Yeah, real soon I'm gonna complain about how long it takes the bartender to make me a dang drink. You mean, what? Ignore my instructions? Won't that get me, like, instantly fired? I could start sparing some of these door-to-door salespeople, maybe. Ah, what the heck. I'll do it.
Yeah, you go
Time
do
for
it,
some of these
not me.
salespeople to live at last. They seem harmless enough. Thanks for the chat, stranger. I'm off to sow some chaos. See you later. I hope.
Alright, and what does Birdman here want?
Look at that. It's a hatchling. I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays. The assemblage must be decaying. Yet one must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian, the Eradicator?
The Eradicator.
I'm that efficient in bringing annihilation to the herd. One fell swoop, judgment has arrived. Oh, if only I could hear them wail and weep, cursing the injustice of a cold grave. Not that you'd understand. Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because it advances synergy and improves long-term morale. I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today. I am the best and brightest of the bunch. When I aim for the jugular, I do not miss. With blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus. canvas of cosmos.
Avant-garde.
All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison. It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get. Of course not. Rules to follow and quotas to fill, as we all must, even if I consider management far too lenient. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit. For that is what we are born to do, yes, we Deathbringers. All have to die. Unthinkable. You mean to suggest I go against fate's rules and kill more people? A lot more. All of them.
You're a little less receptive to the idea than she was.
I mean, it'd be amazing. Yeah. A glorious day. But, such fantasy. I can bide my time until their atrophy.
Good chat.
Ciao, little hatchling. Lessons learned, off you go.
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster, back again to delight my eye. Oh, so 3 weeks down already. That's quite an achievement.
Almost done.
Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat? Really? I've been having doubts. This whole power dynamic doesn't feel right. All these lives subjected to the whims of a callous office. I couldn't be so confident, not with these grim consequences.
Yeah, tests are getting a bit confusing.
Version of arbitrary design in the darkness. Heckin' scary. One ought to heed instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me, yeah? But what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you? That one? Heck. What can I say that you won't glean on your own? They try to act all suave on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk. At least when it comes to the job. Can't say I trust their judgment too much. Nothing to it. But don't take this the wrong way. I don't often disparage patrons of the den. We have here a shared experience. Here's to hoping they won't cause some sort of a major blunder. What else you got in mind?
I'll be going.
Lil Reaper.
Like, the one stream I watched didn't have these conversations in it. I don't really think they're adding a whole lot, really. A letter. And 6 profiles. Tired diplomat dies. Life well spent passing under spotted satellite. Spelunker nearly escapes drowning. Get these amazing photos. CEO. What? Cryptic Decay adds new concert tour to the Walmart and beyond. Oh, put the marker down. Five have to die, one human must be spared. It is of utmost importance. Let the right person live. I'm going to guess that they mean Gwen? Jack Edgar, archaeologist, project manager. Now let's take a look. Exactly sure what their careers they turned into doing, but they barely just said enough. Tour manager. They've organized 3 concert tours, which have been canceled midway through, mostly due to logging company or they work environmental regulations on paper. Occasionally clear protected habitats by mistake. Dude! Legitimate researcher, a greedy tomb raider. Digging up artifacts in the Faradun region. Tragic past. They nausea then, causing intense sorrow. The moment they become addicted to painkillers. They manage various projects and they're failing. Used to be married, but nothing lasts forever. Pet goldfish. Mike always seems to have a flat tire, and that's just the beginning. I get the feeling they wanted me to let this person live. No? Shoot. Nope, too late now. I don't have the eraser anymore. Oh, well, that had a positive effect. Positive. They will overdose. Positive. Interesting. Positive and a negative. Oh boy, Cloud Friend, what do you want?
The loud and unbearable noise of conflict. The turmoil of 1,000 different desires, taken through violence, entitlement, and toxic self-fulfillment. How do you feel, Grand Reaper?
Empty.
Bringer of turmoil, master of distress, ambassador of disarray. Who knew you were so apathetic? There's not much that can be done now. Nevertheless, it's important to learn.
Meow. Oh dear.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having.
Fun, fun, fun.
Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile. Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter.
So it probably didn't matter what I did again.
So, off you go.
Off I go. Off I pop. Check something real fast. Okay.
Doubloons will
Ah,
get
there's
you
the
anything.
eraser. Oh, where did I get that much money?
Huh. Didn't know I still had this beaked eyesore. I was at a gathering of some immensely wealthy idiots, where I saw an absolute buffoon wear this as professional attire. Just look at it. A weird long curve of a nose, and those stupid goggles. Ridiculous. Had to have it. So we plundered the whole lot of them. Lest these smelled nice, for they soiled their trousers from beer. Then the mask came in real handy.
So, Plague Doctor. Oop. Yeah, same to it. I don't think she has anything new. They give me the weekend to talk to them. So what did that give us? Plague Doctor, Crow, Masquerade! Steampunk, war never changes. Chicken. Rose, if you see this or watch the video, chicken! Oh hey, Fate's back. Yay, my eraser. Ah, 4. Dies of sudden heart failure, leaves him tired. Fortune to cancer fund. Can you have a heart attack due to massive guilt? Identified body found in the lake. Accidental drowning presumed. Massive data breach. Noted archaeologist caught. Yay. Shot by militia group. Oops. Accidentally rams ex-husband with car. Decay cancel tour after sudden death of manager. 2 humans have to die. Alright. Who we got? Influencer account. Cat doing book reviews, but getting another cat. Sound okay. Dropped out of high school to become a film star. Only managed to land one role in a rather embarrassing commercial. Sells weapons to anyone in need of them. Their biggest customer, of course, is the military. They've sent lobbyists into government, make sure there's always a war going on somewhere. However, we fight to protect each other. Dirty business, but trying to do good. Experimental game with genre-blending art pieces. Pain-based control scheme. Die? Sure. And while you're protecting the forest, you are doing the whole war thing. Heh. Well, that probably could have gone better.
Grim? Adequate. Now, let us not waste time and get on with it. Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task. Oh, whatever. You? No, Grim. You have not. Why am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations. Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research.
Fate got in trouble.
Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Rainbows and puppies. No, probably that one.
Yes, exactly.
Title drop.
Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job. It is rather irritating, is it not? No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Money.
Yo ho ho! What can old Mortimer provide you with today? Ye know why I was the scourge of the seas? 'Cause ain't nothing out there that frightens me. Once we looted an ancient tomb for gods and kings long forgotten. And you know what, matey? Found there the most particular set of ears. Wearing 'em gives ye supernatural hearing. Happened to overhear a mutineer plot that very night. So I threw 'em all right overboard. Plotting with the fishes now they are.
I think this one gives us kitty head. Kitty. Kawaii. Go get them. I am the night. The eyes. I'm doing alright, Nami. A little tired for some reason, but do your job. Oh, 9 profiles. Armed conflicts decreasing. Golden age of multi-sensory gaming is here. Everyone playing with Languid Tower. Good likes are already being developed. Did the Languid Tower kill its creator? Spy on film star, Feinstein Avener becoming a mindfluencer. Popular review cats get a brand new sponsorship deal. Intrepid crew exploring the depths of the ocean. Quota for the day! Go with the flow! So, first couple days it's just, hey, kill this right number. Second week is, we're going to add a couple more things. Good chunk of week 3 was, hey, we're going to have you do these very specific things. And now we're to just, do what you want. Content married life, having raised 3 kids, helped raise 7 grandkids. Felt particularly happy until they admitted and accepted their preferred sexual orientation. Their family is very supportive. You are living. You are very much living. We do not kill our gays here. It's from a small village on the coast where they spend their early years studying ichthyology. Later inspired them to turn attention towards global matters. You're doing good work, so you live. No, I am an ally. If born to lead intense situations, Paul enjoys being the backbone of the armed services. Wasengard conflict, training new recruits, calm head, and thinking things through. You know what? I don't have anything, so I'm just going to let as many people who aren't scum live. Inspiration to all of their students, although school support, they do everything in their power to make the chemistry class as engaging as possible. Cepha smells of sulfur at all times. Okay. Org assistant, no one truly knows how to fall from grace. Once lived a heroic life, so it's said, but such grand deeds are now a thing of the past. They work as a post-middle-aged assistant at the morgue. I've already killed so many people I didn't want to. Supply chain, core logistics. Yeah, it is kind of important work. Also excessively proud of this has blinded them to their developing addiction to the amphetamine-based focus aids. Put you on the back burner for the moment. College several years ago started making MeTube videos in their parents' basement. 80% of the content is about philosophy, 20 critical, and I don't know, would we call him an incel? His name is Chad. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know, I haven't been looking at what this has been doing. Huh, letting him live was not a good thing. Yeah, I know. Killing him was a good thing, though. Yeah, I know. Right, I think I did actually look at her. Their youth, Evelyn, the works of Abner Jules, author of many testicle adventure novels, Teenage Commender. Ah. Sea Explorer. Positives. And you, several years, has gone from one temp job to another, just more temp job and you're qualified for the real thing. It was 3 temp jobs ago. Oh. Oh, you don't need to die over that. You. I think the addiction would kill him anyway. Oh boy, what do you want?
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff? You've been clicking around for quite a while.
Hands are fine.
You have the fortitude to keep on with the grind until the very end. Must be why fate chose you instead of all the other candidates. Lost souls. it wasn't that easy getting you here. To the office, where you belong.
I still don't know what's going on with this cloud. Like, even in Paper Plays, you still had some idea of what was going on with the other
You know,
faction.
Pursuing my art has given me insights. I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning. But is it enough? Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone.
I have cats. The ones who are really attracted me is I've got a black cat named Luna who likes to sleep in my room. Except I think she is out of the room at the moment.
In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome. It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life. They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe.
Sounds about right for humanity.
Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events.
Of course, there are departments for everything.
Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing. It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique. And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar, copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions. While the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot and will not even experience or perceive, ever.
We're getting deep here.
Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding. Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it...
Death and taxes?
Good, yes. Imagine that. Life reduced only to some human vicinity. The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them, to imagine their presence to be paramount. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life. None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
I got through the entire rant. Is there a prize? I agree with everything. Can I also get a daily review? You know what? I want to ask if there's a prize.
Yes, you get to skip your performance review. Good night, Grim.
Mighty, 'tis an utmost pleasure to see you again.
The accursed gourd.
Spooky tale if there was one. Stumbled upon a gothic-like castle during me travels once. Seemed like good looting at first, but nay, a monster hunted them corridors. Head large and round, eyes shining like two lamps a-flame. 'Twas paralyzing. Never have I been so frightened of anything in me life. Turns out, it was the Baron who'd got the curse of the were-pumpkin. Only happens during full moons, though. And even then, only 1 month a year. So 'tis not much of a curse.
Okay. Ooh. Pumpkinhead. I'm Jack, the Pumpkin King. I think this is a Don't Starve reference. And yeah, Mortimer's pretty cool. Double check. There's someone at the door. Five. Support group with other elderly with questions of sexual preference. Okay. Officer to revise and update military instruction guide to fit modern standards. Hope for our planet yet. Help with dwindling fish population. The worker escaped sudden death by mysterious means. Fighting game developer Toolshed announces new leak for upcoming Grand Reaper 5. Okay, so... 4 humans have to die. So the question is, who do we let live? We got truck driver, valet, digital athlete, and truck diver, and liaison officer. We want to do anything other than be a firefighter. Physically fit age. Alright. Well, oh shit, we have to kill 4 of them. They're all going to be good, aren't they? I'd worked as a valet, matching admired by the other workers. Once they were the suspect of gruesome murder, even though it would be impossible for them to be the murderer. Father 6 won the championship title for Grand Reaper 4 8 times, making them the prevailing world's best. Retiring due to age, they have pivoted towards commentary and coaching new players. Communications coordinator, guard, mainly focusing on disaster management. They live alone with 2 cats and a hamster, not being particularly interested in finding a partner. Various comic books in their life have amassed a small fortune in the form of a vintage collection. They also collect guns. Lots and lots of guns. Bullets. Bullets as a belt. Bullets on their necklace. They sing in a band called Bullets and the Blue Jays. I do not like this guy already. Well, I found one of the 4 I'm killing. Yeah, it had some positives. Though, who am I going to let live? Yeah, I'm not like anti-gun, I'm like the excessiveness, though. Ace Hamster Lady? Okay. What did that do for us? Positives! Well, I feel bad about doing this to Tumas. Sorry, Tumas. Going for the other endings eventually on my own will probably make me feel better about myself for some of these.
The beginning. It has the sweet taste of deliverance. Every blade of grass, every ray of light. It is a captivating day, is it not, Grim? No.
I guess.
I know so, Grim. Never before have I experienced such certainty.
You sound like you're losing your mind a little.
My high spirits leave me at a loss for words. Who cares, Grim? They are a bore.
Great.
Not much else to say. Go on, get back to work. I trust you to make the correct choices.
I wonder if he'll be in, like, the final stack I get somehow.
I, myself, must concentrate. The muses have struck me. They beckon. Work to be done while there is still time.
Anything good for sale?
If I ever return to the seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime.
I mean, you say that and look at what our... Well, I can't purchase it. I'm short 100 coins, but... Also, what if he's traveling in a bright blue box? And wears a fez? Someone's still at the door. What day are we even on? Day 25. Trying to push through to the end. Singer of a local country band found... I'm sure at least one of the doctors has been able to play the accordion. I know one played the recorder. Team loses its most senior member in alleged arson of local factory building. Oh. Runs quickly and efficiently after a powerful hurricane makes landfall. Found gruesomely murdered. Iconic literary twist on the trope. World religious leaders clash as societal rift deepens. Things go bad. 6 out of the 7 have to die. Well, who do we have? Student, hairdresser, militant religious leader, national security advisor, and minister. Yes, I know. The police officer. The head of a student organization is never easy. Deponer has been leading their university's White Hat hacker group ever since enrolling. They've achieved this by poning the previous leader and posting all their unsavory and highly illegal life details. Well, I don't really approve of that. Once a messenger of peace started their own private army after hostilities started rising in the world. Their word is taken seriously and their command is executed with extreme obedience. Yeah, no. No. Somehow that's a bad thing. Grim, serious, heavy-handed Officer Coffin has been get along with other police officers, but they have conflicts with those in charge. They have a tendency to eye everyone with suspicion. He has been a hawkish and career politician there. Recently changed their ways after witnessing what actual conflict looks like. Cowering in their remote villa, attempting to forget their part. Mr. Farming Aggregate and Aquaculture, appointed to this position by the current cabinet for their past loyalty. Thing is, they've had to run this ministry, or any other for that matter, keep getting political appointments only through the favors of their old friends and drinking mates. Elsie realized the art of hairdressing is missing something important: experimentation. Started out trying, or it's been hit or miss. Some of them end up happy, others not so much. Dynasty of Industrial Magnates inherited the parents' company. Way Enterprises. Surgeon philanthropists. So yeah, I'm kind of between Tom and Elise living. Kill off the rest of them, well, try to figure it out. Yeah. Like, neither of them are really causing harm. I don't know, he has an inheritance and he's trying to provide healthcare for those that don't... Oh yeah, I have a coin, don't I? Where did I put that thing? Heads Tom, tails Elsie. Tom dies. Yep. Oh, what do you want?
Psst. Hey, what, pray tell, happened to the world?
The humans deserve what's coming to them. I don't know. I just file the paperwork.
It's the culmination of all your choices. Do you know the story of the Wyvern and the Prince Consort? Of course you do. A young, quick-witted Prince Consort was once kidnapped by a Wyvern. Using their gift of charm, they tried to alter the ways of the Wyvern in order to save their lands. Soon, the beast and the prince found resonating ideas and ambitions. They molded the land in rather inept ways, whilst thwarting attempts of rescue by the Queen. Then the Wyvern, tired of the desolation, ate the prince and flew away. Yes.
You would have answered yes to any one of those.
Yes. It doesn't matter if your mistakes were countless or few, as long as you learn the lesson. We are thankful of our time together, even as it's quickly running out. It'll be pretty horrible from here on out.
So I wonder if my objectives for these last, this last week and a half changes depending on what I have been doing.
Grim, I find myself at an impasse. Lend me your thoughts. Should my prose be more experimental? Or should I stick to traditional narrative techniques?
Words cannot express how little I care.
Technique, composition, style, method, structure, effet de rire, oui or not? It can go either way. Your blank stare tells all.
Experimental.
Grand. Yes, the exploratory aspect can lead me across the boundary. You are still here, Grim? I guess you want to talk about work instead?
I mean, you told me to come here every day.
Fine. Let us take a look at the situation. My, so much chaos. Pain and suffering are off the charts. Cosmopolis City pummeled to ruins after the invasion. A forever war fought with state-of-the-art armaments developed by Phaeton Arms. A shining monument to avarice and ignorance.
So following the rules, the world
One
goes
can
to shit.
only be impressed by the innovative solutions crafted by Mohab Borg. Death with such efficiency.
I'd have to go back to see if that's the name of an actual profile I had.
What can I say? Things do not seem to be going well at all. Are you sure? You are but a grain in this cosmic process, lacking the complete picture. What is done is done. These are the consequences you must live with, while you still live.
Do I live?
Off to work, Grim. Certainly you have no time to waste now.
How many times have we met? I lost all count.
This must be the last piece if it's still here.
Oh. Don't tell your captain about this. 'Tis one of theirs. Stole a great deal of time ago, though. Like 'tis between 2 months at least.
It's
I
one of
remember it was like
fate's.
yesterday. Barely made it out of the wardrobe alive. Have you seen how far it goes? Many skeletons are in there. Almost became one of them. But you can't trap old Mortimer that easy.
Okay. Alright, I like this. Bow ties are cool. Doctor Who. Death in Tuxedo. Hello, Joe. Hello, Joe. Archangel, Hardcore, Old Timer, Hot Dog. Manny Calavera. King of Halloween. Ooh, I could go complete Jack Skeleton. Why not? I was about to ask no achievement, but then I remembered this isn't a Steam game. I got this from Itch.io. You seem to have lost me there a bit, Nami. Three profiles, oh boy. National Security Advisor. Ah. That's okay, I was drunk playing Among Us last night. Well, I say drunk, but I had 4 Seagram's Jamaican Me Happies, and they did absolutely nothing for me. Hacktivist groups in massive uproar after living legend hacker assassinated. Billionaire philanthropist found dead in supposed mugging incident. New hairstyle on supermodel turned actor Lauren Anjou. Absolutely stunning. Abusive police officer stabbed by their spouse. Lay Enterprises announced radical plans to boost diplomatic efforts between leading superpowers. Two out of the 3 have to die. Alright, who do we got? A politician, a firefighter, and almost full-time mother. Been aggressively advocating for new radical policy. Eliminates all taxes. Any and all vocal opponents are mercilessly mocked. I mean, what did taxes ever do for us anyway? Has been working as a firefighter since their late teens, pledging to give their life to protect the people of Cosmopolis City. In remarkable physical shape, they've been organizing athletic events for communities all over the country to raise awareness for fire safety. Recent widow of Tom Way, which makes me wonder who would this be if I didn't kill him. Mary has to balance her time between philanthropy and raising their child, enjoy opera and opulent. I almost have to kill her just to see what happens. Oh. Turn on the light, see what that did. Positive, positive, negative, negative. We'll let the firefighter live. Seem to have a lot of positives. Okay, that works.
Hello, Grim. I have been absorbed in my work. Tell me, how goes it out there in the wilds?
It's just properly spiraling out of control.
Fate, unconstrained, with nothing to stop it. Seems a terrible power, yes? Never before seen destructive ordnance sold to, I would say, the highest bidder. But in truth, it seems to be to everyone. So many casualties. My, it truly looks like the end. I am giddy with anticipation. The worst. Well, I do hope you will manage. Goodness, look at the time, Grim. Precious moments wasted. Enjoy your night.
Do you have anything?
Ever wonder
Nope.
if there's a way to do things differently?
I have bought everything. Nope. Want to double check first. Two. Interesting. Been getting less and less profiles. Prize left without leadership after Peace Summit breaks into murderous violence. Oh no. Organized by local firefighter. Whoop. I was reading that. Joined by parents and children alike. Rampant violence grips the world. May the afterlife be merciful. DEFCON 1. Oh dear. Oh dear. Quota for the day. The few remaining humans have to die. So I think it's telling me kill them both. Brookaway. Vlad lives alone in their big mansion, brooding, rarely receiving visitors. The big advanced laboratory, rumored to be in their basement, occasionally attracts travelers in search of knowledge. I'm guessing this is a reference of some kind that's probably going over my head at the moment. Brooke lost her father when they were 10 and their mother when they were 14 after surviving the murder of both the... Oh, Brookaway. Son of a... We found Batman. Or Batwoman in this case. Swore vengeance against criminals and crooks. Well, he did say time was not consistent. Oh dear. What day were we on? 27, so... Next is the last day. Oh, we'll have to see how this goes.
Done well, Grand Reaper.
I do not know yet. This is my first run through this game. It took 2 streams to get through it.
No. We lack the imagination to pretend this is a world where you were competent. So, what comes next?
It's called Death and Taxes. I tried to put the game in the stream title.
Depends on the perspective. I'm sure the world thinks otherwise. You can relax now. No one left to ruin everything, and nothing left to ruin. If such a button existed, it'd obviously be called, like, New World Plus. Go on, oddball. Nothing else to wait for. Sums you right up. Either devastating mediocrity or destructive apathy. We've reached the end. In general, I mean. Not with us. We will never leave you. As long as there is a you, there will be us. Until the next round.
It is growing quieter, Grim. Not much left now. Enjoy the silence, Grim. Do not waste these precious moments. The final fiery stages of the global war. When all else fails, a torrent of thermonuclear warheads. Every type imaginable, set to rain down on whoever is left. Ordnance never seems to run out before people do. Anyway, and crucially, my book is nearing completion. Maybe the answers lie in the book, yes? Leave me to my grand labor, Grim. Tomorrow we shall deal with the final matters of this office.
I got no money for that. Interesting.
Time's running out, friend.
And Mortimer has nothing to say either. What about all you?
What ho, mighty! At last we meet here.
And now he's in the
finest
tavern.
Tavern in all the lands. You know, I'm reminded of the time me and me crew were sailing around the Cape of Ill Omen. And corresponding to the name, a mighty storm or a brewing right on the horizon. Shook our ship to and fro. Many of me mates swept into the icy depths of the unforgiving ocean. Aye, the sea's a cruel mistress, no ways about it. All of a sudden, the beguiling song of the sirens reached me ears. Now, you'd think sirens would sing afore, trying to lure ye to wreck ye ship on the rocks. Nay, sirens be having a bum rap. They even tried to save some of me mates, but 'twas too late. Many claimed by the coffer. Afterwards, we all, sailors and sirens alike, got exceedingly drunk off some grog we found.
Grog.
Can't let the chance for a good party to go to waste, eh? Matey, ye have humbled me with the praise I only partially deserve. Ye have heard of me many exploits. How about ye regale Mortimer with a tale of grand adventure instead?
Sure, why
Fire
not?
away.
I was working at my desk. And I heard. Strange muted noises. Set upon by the cutest puppy ever. I felt happy.
Uh-huh. I see.
I don't know.
'Twas a most remarkable tale. A marvelous memoir. A fabulous fable. In return, I have for ye a gift. This here contraption's called a phantasmalizer. Use it to measure the many spirits ye have imbued into your gullet. Handy after any visit to the tavern. 'Twas a great pleasure to have your attention. Time to head back to me emporium. Commerce awaits.
Hey, if it isn't my good pal Grimoire.
But I'm not a detective.
Already been a month? It's like you just got here a couple hours ago. The word is, you've caused a huge mess out there in the world. Everything's like burning, drowning, dying all at once. Thought you had it locked down. I suppose you'd just have to live with it then. A ruin on your hands, the office disgraced. I don't think there's a redemption arc out of this one.
No, probably not.
You ain't the hero of this tale after all. Freak. I wonder what's going to happen with the office now that you've got very little left to do.
Hi, James.
You betcha. Might be time to get that last drink, huh?
Yeah,
What's your poison?
death in
Still haven't
Texas.
got the balance of this one quite right. It may need a bit more tinkering.
I'll be going now.
revoir, Lil Reaper.
Alright, let's see what happens on the final day. Oh, come on. Surprised Mortimer's shop is still open. Oh, it's the, Bat hole. Tell my parents I'm coming. I'm sorry. Oh no. Brooding recluse mysteriously disappears. Now that you're not here, now that we no longer talk, soon it will all be over. There's one profile. The last human must die. I already looked at that. One less living entity stumbling across an endless wasteland, drawing their final breath. Oh. What did that do? Absolutely nothing.
The last day, Grim. The
Yeah,
last
basically.
choice. So, how did you choose?
Does it really matter?
No, it does not.
Of course not.
One human is not enough to save the species, after all. But we ought not prolong the suffering of the last one. No need for such cruelty.
What went wrong?
Really, Grim? Honestly, this is not like rocket science. It should seem fairly obvious I caused the end times, yes?
Yes, but why?
The great dying is by my design. It is true, I do not love humanity, not a bit.
Was this all because someone bothered you in the grocery store line in that opening? Is that what this has been about?
But why, you ask?
Yes, but why?
I have grown tired of it all. This tedious existence, these humans, the endless tirade of death. It is all meaningless, you see. An endless loop of monotony that I cannot escape, that we cannot escape. Do you know how long I have been doing this? I barely remember myself. I am exhausted and sick of it all. I wish to stop, but no one can leave until the job is done. But if the great dying claimed them all, then I could be free and claim the rest I deserve. So, I helped the great dying along, piece by piece. No need for an equilibrium. This office will not be necessary, and we can all fade away. How is that even possible? It boggles the mind. Off you go, Grim. Do what you wish with these final hours. We will not be meeting again.
Succumbing to its innate flaws. Nations divided. humanity wiped out. So you powerlessly wait to fade away. Oh hey, it has my pumpkin head in the cutscene. Yay.
Fellow traveler, that was fun, wasn't it? The choices, the excitement. Admittedly, ye did largely screw everything up. The world is in shambles and all. Can't really change that.
Ouch.
But I can offer a new cycle. A turn of the hourglass, and ye shall be set upon a path in a fresh timeline. A parallel world, so to speak. There ye will again find every friend and enemy, hope and error. Knowledge and loot will remain, of course. Otherwise, 'tis the eternal recurrence of all things.
Do I want to start a new game plus?
Lemon!
Begin the bureaucratic afterlife.
Finally, what I am fate. I am the keeper of world order. Oh, welcome.
I
know-
already heard
as
this,
it
I
is
just
your
want to get
first
back to
day-
the main menu.
Oh, the
And I,
commitment.
there we go.
Yes, onward to your workplace.
Ah, okay, I see. So each of those screens was part of an ending. My head is blocking another question mark, so... I can't see the percentage of players who got that, which is interesting. Anyway, that was Death and Taxes, at least one run of it. If I do more runs, I'll probably be doing it on my own. This is kind of a long game, so... Anyway, that will probably be it for tonight. Who is streaming that I might be able to raid? Maybe... It is a neat game concept, kind of a bit Paper Please-ish in execution. Kind of makes you question your own choices. I don't see anyone I want to raid. Yeah. I will have to find a different game to stream next time. Don't know when I will be streaming next. Go back to work tomorrow morning, so I will figure something out. I've got a whole bunch of stuff I haven't played that I want to try out, so thank you all for coming in here. Thank you, Nami, for chatting me up through most of that, and I will see whoever shows up next time. Bye!